Guys, we're back with another roulette strategy. We got $300 in the machine. We're at Pechanga, California. And we are going to do the Vegas special. This is going to be a modified version where I'm only going to go up to 4 levels. So I got one. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 7 splits. That's level 1. If I lose that, level 2, you put 2 units on the streets. You lose that, level 3 is 1 unit on all these numbers. And if you lose that, it's 1 unit on all these numbers. And at that point, depending on my bankroll management, either I'll double it or I'll just continue the same, or I'll be out of money. Let's see how high we can take this one. So the first number is an 11. So we're gonna go ahead and rebet. Now we're gonna add 2 units to each of these streets. On level 2, we're already at a $105 bet. So this is a very aggressive strategy, especially with a $300 bankroll to do $5 units. I went on this all the time, and so I feel confident that with the number of the percentage of the wheel that I have bet, look at the percentage of the wheel. It's almost 2/3, like 60 or 70%. So it's hard to miss that when that's your target. And there we go. We hit the first one. So we're already up $70. That was a $210 win. Now we're going to go ahead and reset. In this system, when you reset, you go to the other side. You don't have to. But you can. I like to switch sides because I like to just, get a different coverage of the wheel and the board. We'll see how that works out for me. But right now, we are already up. Put 300 in, we got 335. The starting bet, $5 units, is 35. It's really cool when you hit one of those starting numbers at the start. And guess what? As I said that we did, that's a $90 win. That takes us to 425. So we're gonna go ahead and move over to this side. Again, this is a Vegas special. This is a Bet with Mo system. I love his channel. I love all his strategies and the way he lays it out. Bet with Mo, CEG Dealer School, the Roulette Master. Those are my top 3 favorites. I actually have tested strategies from all 3. And if you look at my channel, I have a playlist for all 3 of them. So you can watch their videos, how they do them on the simulator. And then you can watch me test them out live. And each one of them has their own playlist. So these are the numbers we're going for. Come on, let's just get a big number. This system's really fun when you hit on the first level and don't have to even go up. When you get to levels 3 and 4, like you're betting your whole thing. Look at that. We started with 300, we're at 480. We're gonna move over to this side. I've used this strategy before, actually at Pechanga, and I've done 10x my money. I've done it live in Vegas. Actually last week at the tables, and I did a few different times I 10x my money. So it's a very expensive strategy, but you could definitely play this with dollar units. You can play it with $2 units. 16. So we got the right side of the board, but we didn't get any of our splits. So it's no problem. We're at 445. We're gonna rebet, and then we're gonna add in the streets. And whenever I'm betting over $100, I usually like a little insurance there. That will even you out if they decide to do a green. You can look at the wheel here. These are the numbers that are coming up. So here's where these are all jackpots now. 2, 3, 6, 5, 9, 8, all these numbers up here. 20. Let's get a 20. 7. So that's not a jackpot number because we didn't hit one of these, but we did win 120. We bet 110, we won 120. that's a push. That's a push in my in my opinion. Just won a couple bucks, so we're just gonna go ahead and rebet it. That's what Vegas Mo does on pushes. He just rebets. I did win $10, but not enough. You got the Vegas special, Pechanga Casino. Pechanga's really great in the mornings, guys. This place is dead. Picks up right around lunchtime, but in the mornings you can play and enjoy yourselves and have a ton of people all around you. So that hit an 18. It was so close to 1 and 0. That's another push. Bet 110 to win 120. We're at 465. We're gonna rebet. We started out with 300 on this one. And I'm gonna play this one out for you guys as long as I can. I'm gonna show you how much money you can make with this. Assuming we hit some numbers and we stick to the strategy, let's see if we can really take this one up high. So make sure if you're watching this, watch to the end. Because I'm gonna try to go for a big cash out. I'm gonna try. I'll show you guys how to beat the casino and win. 1. So that's basically another push. So 3 pushes in a row. Three pushes in a row. $300 starting bankroll. 365 in credit plus $110 bet. Vegas special, level 2, plus $5 insurance. You don't have to take the insurance on this strategy if you don't want to. Personally, I just like to. Look at that. I still lost money, but if I didn't have that, it would have been a complete loss. So we're just gonna rebet. We had bet 110. We won 90. I mean, if you win or lose, a few dollars, I consider it a push. We haven't hit any of these jackpot numbers. We have all of these. We've got 7 number splits, so that's 14 numbers out of the 35. So, we've got 33% chance to hit that, and a 60% chance that we hit something. $8. And just as I said that, Will said, okay, we'll pay you out. It's time to pay you out now. We're at 555, guys. This is good. Switching sides. Now you notice when I'm on level 1, I don't put insurance. The reason being is I'm only betting 35. On level 2, when you're betting 105, you like insurance. Vegas special Pechanga, $520 in credit, plus a $35 bet. So we're up 255. We are really close to our first double up. At 600, we double up. See if we can double up a couple times here. 19. Okay, so we're gonna move on to level 2. Level 2, add 2 units to all the streets, and my own personal insurance. Again, we're doing the Vegas special. I like playing this personally up to 4 levels. I don't like going to levels 5, 6, and 7. I mean, the way the strategy works is you're technically betting more of the wheel and eventually betting more money, betting more of the wheel you should hit, except Vegas didn't get the memo. And they're like, you know what? We'll hit 7 numbers in a row that are not in your betting range. And so that's Vegas or Pechanga betting 2 in a row against me. So now we're going to level 3. We got 410. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna rebet. We're gonna add a $5 unit to each of these. Now we're betting 145. So I'm gonna give myself a little bit more insurance. We've got a ton of jackpot numbers. So all of these numbers right here, I mean, these are massive payouts. Any of the splits, those are also really good payouts. Any of these, it's pretty much just gonna push. That will also be a small profit, but right now we gotta hit something there. Let's get a 36. And as I was talking to you guys, it hit an 8. So now we're going to level 4. Oh my gosh, okay. You're gonna see the whole strategy here. Level 4. We are putting $5 units on all those. 75, and you know what? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a little bit here. This is bankroll management. I don't have enough to continue to another level. So if I don't have enough to continue another level, I'm gonna go ahead and just press my bets. No low numbers. No low numbers. No low numbers. Something big. Something really big. Something with one of my jackpots on it. Look at that, guys. That was our last spin. And we are up $240. Who else was sweating on that one? Damn. Okay, let's go back. I'm not cashing out just let. I want to show you guys the strategy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 splits. Wow. That was exciting. That's why I like going up to level 4. I told you guys I'd like going up to level 4. If you miss on level 4 and you keep pressing, yes, statistically you're going to probably hit, but if statistics and theories worked, the casinos wouldn't have, you know, all those chandeliers. 4. All right, so we lost on level 1. We're still up. We're gonna rebet. So I had to clear that out because I made a mistake. I've already explained why I do insurance there. So we had a $300 starting bankroll. Still have $395. We're betting 110. Level 1 is right here. Adding those to the streets is level 2. There's the 36. Needed you a couple spins ago. Okay, we're going into level 3. Rebet. Add 5 more to the 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, and 21. So right here, I'm really looking for one of those top level numbers that'll really explode the entire strategy. We have 250 in credit. We have $145 a bet. Anything below a 22 is good. But we really need like a 369. 15. Sweet. We are up to 640. All right, guys, we've doubled our money. We started with 300. We're at 640, but I told you I'm not going to quit right there. We just need to get a couple more hits and we can turn this into a $1,000 ticket really easy. 605 credit, started with 300. If we lose this, we're still up. Now we need that 36. 30, 33, 36. 31. We caught ourselves a big number, but none of the splits. Still at 605, so we're gonna rebet. We're gonna add 2 units to each of these. Okay, so we're adding 2 units to each of these. 105 bet. And do $5 on the insurance over there. Let's see how high I can take this, but if we don't get ourselves a nice streak, I may just cash out with a double up. 3, wrong side. It's hitting that column, just not when we have money on it. So, level 3, we're gonna rebet it. 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36. Double the insurance. Betting $150 on this spin. We are still in profit. Anything higher than a 15. We've got multiple jackpots. All of these are jackpots. All the splits are secondary jackpots. That's 7 good numbers to hit. Wow. Wish I was betting that side. All right, level 4. And I'm gonna add a little bit more to these splits here. On this level 4, add more to the splits. Just as looking at my bankroll management, and I felt like it was a good move. Level 4, you can add more to your splits if you want, or to the streets, as you saw in the spin I did a few spins ago. Just look at how much bankroll you have and see what you're willing to bet. Now we need a big number. A 4. Wow. All right, we're gonna continue here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, we're back to level 1. Let's see if we can recover out of this. This technically would be level 5, but for me, I would be repeating 4, but I didn't have the bankroll. So I just went ahead and did a reset. All right, there we go. Back to 180. So now we're gonna flip it over here. You got the Vegas special running here. Started with 300, we ran it up to double. We already doubled up once. There's no reason why we can't just do that again. This is a good time for a 369. $14 is good. 14 is real good. Takes us 235. We're almost back to 300. So we're back to level 1. $35 bet. $200 in credit plus a 35. One more win takes us back to initial profit. So I like that you guys got to see the full recovery on this too. I did make some modifications with my bankroll strategy, but you can see how I made them and why. So now we need to get a big number. It's time for one of those big 36, 33, 8, and 8. Okay, so we're gonna go to level 2. You guys know I like my insurance bet. Level 2 Vegas special. We're betting 110. We've got 90. And so we really need to get a hit here, or we gotta possibly revert back to level 1 just for bankroll, just to write it back up again. If you guys are watching, make sure you watch to the very end, see what happens. You don't want to miss what happens. 36. It's about time, 36. Look at that, guys. A full recovery. That was a full recovery. So we're going back to level 1. We're switching sides. All right, now I might be happy with the double up. Might just be happy if I can double this up again. Went from 300 to 600 to 90, back to 300. I'm getting a ton of comps though. They're big bets. I'm getting a ton of comps on this. 10. The right side of the wheel, but none of the splits. So let's take a look at our bankroll. We're at 265. We're going to level 2. So we're at level 2. Betting 110, 155 in the machine. And this strategy, I mean, you gotta win on level 1s and 2s. You can't just be winning on level 3s and 4s because it gets very expensive to get there. And that's where emotion starts to come in. And it's not lucky winning on level 1 and 2. It's lucky living on level 1, but level 2, you're betting more than half the board. And as I say that, we hit on level 2. All right, we're up to 365. Let's keep going. Let's keep going here. We need any one of these splits here. Anything that's big, just stay big. 36 is always an easy one to know you're winning on. Oh, we got 29. 90 bucks every time you hit that. We are at 420. So we're gonna go to this side. We're gonna keep going on this one, guys. I wanna show you guys how much money you can make on this strategy. Let's look at the board real quick. No more bets. All right, so these are the numbers we're going for. Small numbers. 3, or is that 9? Doesn't matter. A nice level 1 win there. So let's take a look. We are at 440 in credit. We're at level 1, we're betting 35. We've already seen ourselves double up once. We saw ourselves drop down to 90. We got 25 minutes of comps that are averaging about $50, maybe even more than 50, like $60 a minute. Three. All right, level 2. You know what? I'm gonna put $3 or one $5 unit on 3. Because it's come up a bunch of times. And I'm in profit. So I'm just making an audible here. It gives me a little more insurance if it hits the low numbers. But we want a big number. 11. Okay, it is level 3 time here. We're still in profit, but this is where things get spicy. Just for fun, guys. And then I usually double my insurance when I get to these levels. So we're betting 160, we've got 165. So if we lose this, then we're gonna repeat level 3. You know our jackpot numbers by now. Come on, let's get a 36. That pays out really well. 31. So bet 160, won 210. So that is a significant, not a significant win, but I will consider that a win. Would have won more if I didn't do the silly number bets and the zeros. I know, you can throw it in the comments, but watch my videos. I hit those a lot, and I am trying to protect my bankroll to continue making great videos for y'all. That was a nice win on the last one, $210. That was really nice. Level 1. Now it's time for that 3 again. Guys, I just called it. I should just keep $5 on there reoccurring. So we're at 430. We won 90 there. And you know what? I'm gonna put 3 on 3. Just a tiny little bit of insurance. We're in profit now. So when you're in profit, you can call audibles and insure yourselves a little bit. The only reason I'm betting the 3 is because it's come up a bunch of times, betting a very low amount on it. And you guys know about the zeros. Betting $40, so the zeros will even me up. If I hit the 3, win like $100. If I hit any of these, it's more than a double up. 22. Let me hit the right side. Just didn't hit the 22. I'm just giving myself a little bit more insurance. Don't pay attention to that. Pay attention to this. I should be paying attention to this because I didn't have 10 on each. Now I do. 2 units on all the streets. 1 unit on all the splits. 275 in credit. $115 bet. 31. That's a push. It's a push number. We're at 395. Gonna rebet it. All right, guys. I know I said I'm gonna take this to the very end of the bitter end, but we're just not getting a ton of streaks here. So watch this till the very end because I have a feeling we're gonna hit a couple numbers, and I'm just gonna be able to do another cash out in profit. If you guys are still watching, hanging on, I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys. If you're like me, I just love watching different roulette strategies play out and then testing them at home and then going to the casino and seeing what works. And that's what you guys are seeing. 20. Nice. We are up to 490. You know what? Let's get back to that double up. We just need like literally 1 or 2 more wins. A level 1 win right now would be amazing. And I'm just doing, things are going well. Things are going well, so when they go well, you can take out some more of your profit and throw it. The level 1 is just all these splits. This would be the best time in the world for a 3 to come. Called it before. Called it before. 10. All right, we're gonna win this level 2 here. I'm gonna put a couple bucks on 23 and a 36 and 35 because I just want to give myself insurance and I want to see if I can hit something and cash out some real money here. So this is a variation of the strategy. So we're the 0s and the 3. It's only a couple bucks. It's all with profit. We hit a 2. All right, we're at 531. Let's reset all that craziness. 1 more win and we go back to a double up. This is amazing. You guys got to see this go run all the way up from 300 to 600, all the way down to 90, back up to over 500. And with this spin, we could see our second double up on this strategy. You guys got a bonus. You got to see how this strategy can double you up twice. You got to see some of the audibles that I was calling. 18, guess what that is, guys? That's a win. We are at 586. You know what we gotta do? It's not a double up yet. 6, 7. We're so close to doubling up. So I'm just adding a little bit more to the wheel. It's less profit because I'm betting more per. Usually betting 35. I'm betting a little bit more because I've added a few more numbers. But I'm doing that because I want a greater amount of chances to win so I can hit the profit goal, 600. And guess what, guys? We finally hit that 3. We finally hit that 3. That's why I put money there. 665, 2 double ups. You guys know what we're doing. We're cashing out here. Started with 300. We went up to 600. We went down to 90. We went back up to 665. That's a $365 profit. Thanks you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe. And if there's any videos you want me to test out, put it in the comments.